Start stream. There we go. Yo, this thing is fucking slow. I don't even know if I'm streaming yet, but this thing is so slow. Holy shit. This is actually painful how slow this is. Live streams, brutally honest reviews. Check. Holy fuck. Okay. Tag. Save. Oh, there are people in here. Oh, sweet, cool. Alright, sorry guys, 1 second. The streaming software called OBS is literally the slowest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. There's like a huge lag on it. My whole computer is running like in slow motion. Alright, I just need to see if I'm live on here and I can market this video on Twitter. Okay, we got live. Not yet. Okay. Hey, someone in the chat right now, drop the link here for this video, for this live stream, so I can copy and paste that and put it on Twitter and Discord, and we can get started. Hey guys, how's it going? How's it going? I appreciate Mojo GC, the first one in here, I think. Martin S, ESP Academy, the Owl, Remco, Andrew, Jakey, ESP, Andrew, All Junkie. What's up, guys? If anyone can drop the link for this live stream in the comments so I can copy and paste it, because for some reason it's not like letting me. I don't know what's happening. Alright. Okay, I guess not. I'll find it myself. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Okay, cool. I got it. Share, copy link. Ah, I pasted it. You don't see it. Oh, maybe you left it in the comments. Okay. All right, guys. Let me know if you can hear everything correctly, if you can see everything correctly, because I am guessing. All right. I'm guessing. This is the first time. Got 23 minutes to my next call. We'll get some stuff in before 25 minutes. All right, here we go. Ooga, or SpaceApes, live stream now on YouTube. Review video. Okay, guys, we're gonna start in like 30 seconds, I promise. Boom. All right, we're on Twitter. Throw it in the Discord real quick. The YouTube video. This is it. Cool. All right, last one. We'll put it in the SpaceApes Discord. And we are done. Fire. Alpha calls. All right. Cool. All right, so we have some people in here. Fire. All right. Everyone can hear anything. Everything looks good. Cool. We're just going to get started now then. I hope everybody's doing good. Let's see. And, oh man, I wish I could see, like, myself a little bit in this screen, but, ready to... Somebody, okay. All right, so everyone who's in here right now, I just want to let you all know there is a giveaway in this live stream. It is for 5 Mecha Apes whitelists. I just partnered up with the SpaceApes team. I threw it in there last minute. I was like, hey, we're doing a live stream tomorrow. Do y'all want to do something cool? And they were like, yeah, let's do some 5 whitelists. So there will be a whitelist opportunity in this live stream. It's not going to happen like at the very end or anything. It'll happen at some point in this live stream. So if you're here, you will be getting, well, someone will be getting a whitelist opportunity here. 5 people. So awesome, awesome, awesome. The OOGAVERSE announcement nearly crashed the server. Holy shit, that's crazy, crazy. Okay, alright, so as you guys know, in my Discord I asked a question and said I want to start doing like a 1 question or 2 question AMA thing at the beginning of all my videos. So I'll shout out to the first one, which was at Tills. What was your favorite food and do you have a girlfriend? I have a favorite food. It's probably Chipotle, or I don't know if you've seen this girl on TikTok. She does these like food review or these like food videos, and she makes the salmon bowl thing, and so that's probably my 2 favorite things for food wise. And then, do I have a girlfriend? I do not. No, I haven't had a girlfriend in a couple years. I've been grinding, man. I've been grinding. Real winners of the whitelist will be the IRS. Funny, funny. Okay. Awesome. All right, so I'm pretty sure y'all can see everything I see. The issue is I can't see myself, so I'm just going to have to trust that y'all can see it. So I'm going to go to the next couple slides, and then I'm going to come back, and in the comments, I want to make sure that you guys can see the rest of my screens. So I'm going to come back to the comments and make sure that you guys can see it. So please help me out. So first off, before we get started in the video, I want to make sure we're aligned here on the mission of this channel. It's not to help you guys get rich next month. It is to help you guys navigate the metaverse one day. It's to like know what to look for, how to do stuff, how to research, not to FOMO, not really to shill random projects, to scan random mints, find every flip. I'm not a flip expert. That's not what I do. I don't care to flip. That's not my thing. I want to hold the coolest NFTs. I want to be the one with the coolest avatars, the coolest little digital world, having the coolest setup. That's what I want. And the whole reason I wanted to do this whole YouTube channel is because I wanted something different. So I don't want to be doing all these crazy, like, stupid sponsors that all these other people are accepting. And as you guys saw, I'm pretty sure it was Art Chick on Twitter yesterday, was like, she got called out, and like, basically someone screenshotted her messages with the team, and they were like, hey, we'll work together. She's like, okay, give me 500 mints. Like, that's not really what I'm trying to do. So just so you guys know, I'm trying to be different, okay? So expect different types of brand deals. I want to be sponsored by like NFT media companies, focusing on education and information, NFT platforms, gaming, PCs, cool decor, VPNs, energy drinks, camera equipment, stuff that fits me. And as my content becomes more and more diversified, I'll be making more videos. At 100K, I'll probably open a second channel for non-investment related stuff. And yeah, all right, I'm going to pop back into the live stream, make sure we are getting... people are seeing everything. Booga booga, awesome. Got a Ooga chain, love it. We can see fine, okay. And everyone can see my screen. Everyone saw that Google Doc, right? Everyone saw the Google Doc? Guess if I can get a confirmation, I will start the video. Good? There's like a lag on this, I'm sorry. SpaceApes. Okay, someone tell me if you saw the Google Docs form that I was just looking at. Motive C, yes, okay, cool. All right, let's get started. Okay. All right, so we'll be doing the SpaceApes giveaway in a little bit. I'm going to push this down into the middle of our thing, so that's not started yet. SpaceApes. Okay, so this is the SpaceApes OpenSea. I'm sure a lot of you guys know and are very familiar with this project. This is one of the projects I found at way before Whitelist, way before anything, and I think I found this around the time that Dante Walker got in, who's a prominent NFT flipper. I know you guys probably know him. And yeah, I got in like really fucking early. I didn't get in, I got in like right after the really easy whitelist opportunity, so I did have to grind for like 48 hours straight and get my whitelist. So I got a little bit emotionally attached. And then over the course of a few months, I really liked what they were doing. And I really like they're putting brand first, and that's something we're going to talk about a lot because that's something that SpaceApes has done magnificently since just the beginning. And there's a reason that the SpaceApes floor hasn't dropped below 0.3 for more than 5 minutes. It pretty much has been hit by a 0.6 support line and bounced back up every time for the past, since the beginning of the project, which is crazy. And so... yeah, I've been here for a long time, and I've watched them for a long time. I made a video about them a little while ago, and they asked me to join their team, so I've made damn sure that they're not doing stupid shit and shady stuff, and so that is something that is important to me, and is something that shouldn't be overlooked for you guys, because I'm in there. I'm literally, like, in the team, so, like, I would know if stupid shit was happening, and I would just pull out, and I would let you guys know. I'm not married to the idea of being in a SpaceApes family. I would love to be, though. So anyways, SpaceApes just changed their name to OOGAVERSE, which is dope. Okay, it's because I want to talk about that, because some people ask me what I thought about OOGAVERSE and changing the name of a brand, because I know you guys know that I'm a huge proponent of brand. I'm a huge fan of OOGAVERSE, because SpaceApes, one, it kind of sucks. The name sucks a little bit, okay? Plus, there's like a million ape projects, okay? So we backed ourselves into a corner. We boxed ourselves by being SpaceApes, okay? And when you're trying to be a brand, which is what the Banana Collector told me very early on in the process, she said, we are trying to be a real company. And I remember thinking, damn, bro, I cannot tell my grandparents I work at SpaceApes NFT. That's just, I don't know what to do there. We can't change the name. And then they did change the name. They did a whole rebrand. And here's the thing. OOGAVERSE looks dope. And it sounds like a metaverse arcade, or it sounds like some kind of like company. You know what I mean? That isn't tied to these NFTs, just these NFTs. I could totally see it representing the NFTs, representing this world, this game system, this ecosystem. So I'm hoping they don't just try and make their own game, their own movie, their own this, their own that, because they'll spread themselves too thin. I'm hoping they focus on brand, building the OOGAVERSE brand, and getting people to, you know, like approach the SpaceApes team, like, hey, we want you to be in our video game, we want you to be in our movie, we want you to do this, we want you to do that, and license the OOGAVERSE basically to do that, and we would make a lot more money and a lot more brand awareness by doing that. And that's something that Doodles co-founder talked about a lot, Jordan Castro. If you watch that interview, if you haven't, it's on my YouTube channel. It's called Interview with Poopy.eth from co-founders of Doodles. That was an incredible interview that opened my eyes a lot to the world of branding, because he's been in the world since CryptoKitties, so he knows a lot. Okay, so there's a lot to learn from there. Anyways, if you guys don't know, the SpaceApes or OOGAVERSE looks like these. They're dope. I'm a big fan. Let's see. Here's the activity. So they launched like on a stealth launch a long time ago, right? Everything was 0.08. I came in and I found them around here. No. I found them here. Okay, it's September 26th or something around there. It was 0.2. I remember that because I was like, maybe I should pick up some, but I didn't have like a ton of liquidity at the time. I decided not to, which is a huge mistake. Anyways, they pretty much went parabolic, and everything was like super high for a long time. And then the mint happened, and everything dropped a little bit. It was at 0.3 for a tiny bit, and then it pretty much held at like anywhere from 0.6 to 1.5 forever. And it's been lit. It's been amazing, and people are buying like hotcakes, guys. These projects are selling, and that's a huge sign. It's a really, really healthy sign for any project to be selling like this throughout the entirety of this NFT bear market, which really hasn't affected the OOGAVERSE very much. In fact, it's really, really built that support line. And if you guys know, through like technical analysis of markets, when a project or a token or anything is like simmering for a long time at a healthy level, it's getting geared up for something really special. And I don't know if special for SpaceApes or for the OOGAVERSE means we're going to fly to a 15th floor or what it means. But I mean, look at the Galactic Apes Genesis collection. It's been sitting at like a 25 floor forever. And so it's possible. Like, I have no idea what's going to happen in the short term. Long term, I think it's very, very healthy. Let's check out their Twitter. So here is the OOGAVERSE Twitter account. I like it. I really like it. They're very fucking active in here. I do a little work with the SpaceApes Twitter myself. They made a new video, which we'll talk about in a second. They're resharing stuff. They're liking stuff. Obviously, I'm making sure that stuff is happening because that's very, very important. It doesn't take that much effort to like a couple comments and shit like that. So just do it if you're an NFT project. It's really, really important. And it builds a rapport amongst everyone in the community who's part of the project. And so, I mean, you guys know, if a lot of you guys are in the SpaceApes Discord, like, it's tight in there. Like, we fuck with the SpaceApes, or we fuck with OOGAVERSE, right? I'm a huge fan of the OOGAVERSE. I don't really plan on selling my NFTs. I don't really plan on selling many of my NFTs just because I want to hold them. I think at some point having some OG 2021 NFTs, you pick the right ones, will be worth astronomically more than any money you could flip. So that's the goal, and I really like my two NFTs. I got two of them. Here, let me show you them, actually. I don't really feel like going to like a new screen because my computer's so slow right now. But I should have photos of my NFTs. So here's one, and here's my other one. I'm a big fan. I fucking love them. I remember when I traded them. I got two that I minted, and I didn't really like them, so I put them up really quick. Made a lot of money, and then I waited. Because I wanted one with a crown, and I wanted one with 3D glasses, and both of them popped up on the floor, and I snagged them up like super quick. So, I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of the art, guys, honestly. Let me pop into the comments real quick. So, ooga. See if there's any questions in here. Just a lot of oogaing. Appreciate everyone with the support. I love you guys. All with no marketing. Yeah, there wasn't like a lot of annoying marketing. Other than that first whitelist thing, that was annoying, but also that was before it became annoying. It was just when it was just normal, and people hadn't really started doing that. So when you're first to something, you can do stuff. You know what I mean? So it's different. It's a little bit different than the project's doing it right now. Okay, just a shit ton of oogas. Right on. Okay, so we'll continue. Now, let's talk about some things that they could work on. So one of the things is, I don't even know if you guys know this, you probably don't, but Banana Collector has his own Twitter account, and he doesn't do jack shit on there. So Banana Collector, big fan of everything you've done as far as the brand as a whole, but for yourself, I would love to see you, Wizard, and GM, and Peter, all four of you, start Twitter accounts and just start resharing. You don't have to post anything specific. You can post a GIF here and there, like people's comments, but at least retweet the SpaceApes stuff. Like, show you're human. I've talked about this in all my videos, and I'm sure you guys are aware of this because I brought this up in our meetings too. It's really, really important that our dev and our teams do their part individually, because if something falls apart like Project Draka, that's where everything goes to shit. Now, the good thing is you fostered the SpaceApes NFT brand so strong that it might be enough to offset it, but why not? You know, why not just pop on your own Twitter for 10 minutes a day and just reshare some stuff and click some buttons? And I just think there's only good from it, so I would hope that all four of the people, the main people in the team who are on like the website, do a little bit more on their Twitter. But as far as the brand Twitter account, killing it. I mean, it's basically what the Doge Pound is doing and what Doodles is doing. They're focusing on brand first, and as you guys know, that is the most important thing for any NFT project, is they focus on the brand, they focus on long-term functionality, not short-term utility. Okay, those are buzzwords that everyone likes to throw around. When's utility? When's this? When's that? Okay, obviously we have to throw you some bones. Any project has to throw bones. They can't be like Creature, and because most people don't have an artist as symbolic as Danny Cole. So they have to do some things to like throw some bones at people, you know? So a little bit of the breeding, like they've got these ideas, they got a Generation 3 collection coming up, they've got a roadmap they publish, that's all good stuff. But remember that that's short-term utility to get us through the bear market. And what's going to get us to the bear market is the branding, which SpaceApes or OOGAVERSE has done so well. So let's check out their website. So at some point, all this shit will turn into OOGAVERSE, but as you guys know, the SpaceApes website is dope. It's been really cool. They've always done a good job maintaining it, making sure it's updated, everything looks professional. And that's really fucking important. I mean, I just hit on brand a lot, but to spend money on the right things and to do things right the first time matters. It matters a lot, okay? If you guys saw Meta Aliens, they made a video, not to roast Will, but they made a video and it looked like it was made on iMovie, okay? That made me 5% less bullish just on one video, and that's not good. That's absolutely not what you want to get from a video. You want to see a video and be like, holy fuck, they paid someone a lot of money to do that, and it looks awesome, and I'm excited, and it's dope, okay? They hired a voice actor for this video, which a lot of projects would not have done. It's something that you only would do if you like work in video production, so that's something you wouldn't really know. So I know that they're working with high-end individuals. I've also talked to them in meetings and stuff. I know they're working with the best people, so they're going to do the right stuff, and that's what's really important. So I don't know if you guys can hear the video on my screen. I'm going to assume you can't, but I'm just going to play like a couple seconds here. Okay, so it's like a whole video. I don't think you guys can hear it, but it's awesome. Okay, really, really cool video. I recommend everyone watch it, especially if you're in the team and you haven't seen it. So anyways, let's check out the rest of the website. So they've got 2,000 randomly generated NFTs. This is their Genesis collection. There's only 2,000 of them, and the first 100 were listed for like a while. And so I really like that because now that I've been in the project for so long, to look back and remember where they started, it shows that Banana Collector has literally always had that long-term vision, so he knows what he's doing. And I remember when I first got in the team, he had some ideas that me and him disagreed on. And at first, I was like, God, this guy, like, what? But then, like, the more I've worked with him, I've been like, okay, this guy actually knows some shit, and I'm just gonna trust him. And I remember when I told him, I was like, hey, like, what's happening? What's coming up? And he told me, and he was like, listen, you're gonna have to just trust me when I say we have something different, and we're not just gonna be another project. And I said, okay, I trust you. Let's make it happen. And so he did it. I didn't know what was gonna happen. Like, I didn't know they were gonna like do MekaVerse Gen 3. I didn't know all this shit was gonna happen. So I was very impressed, and I liked it, and everyone in the Discord pretty much liked it. Everyone in the whole like brand loved it. So you can just tell that we've done this project. They have done this project excellent as far as a brand perspective. So the roadmap, they launched their 1900 remaining Genesis collection. They migrated to the official contract. That's happening like right now, I think. So they're still, it's like happening over the next 48 hours because of gas fees. And soon the DMT token is going to be launched. Each Genesis ape yields 20 DMT passive per day. We'll get into all that functionality stuff in a minute. 60% activation of the breeding functionality. So at some point we will be able to breed Gen 2, which is the baby apes, which are cute as fuck. As you guys remember from the AMA, he's like, they are cute AF. Launchpad of the Moonpass NFT. I believe the Moonpass NFT is the one to get us into the Bali Clubhouse. It's going to be some type of exclusivity factor. It's going to be one of those that if you get it, unless you need liquidity really bad, you just hold it. 90% they're going to do a donation to a charity chosen by the community. And at some point, they will have that clubhouse, some special events. I spoke to Banana Collector and the whole team about this. They're looking to, like, blow Bored Ape Yacht Club out of the water. Like, that big event they had in New York City, that's the kind of thing we're trying to, like, do. So that's epic. That's awesome. Because no other projects are realistically thinking about that, let's be honest. Out of all the projects, a handful have sights on doing something big like that with the real community, real people. I think a lot of people like being behind the screen. And I think there's so much more to a brand if you can bring real life into it, and I think that's awesome. Here's the SpaceApes ecosystem. So as you guys know, another thing I talk about a lot is the ecosystem, the functionality within a real ecosystem with real functionality, not utility. I feel like there's a word, the word utility kind of sucks. I feel like functionality is what you want. Something that functions, works, and is actually necessary, and that's not with most projects. So SpaceApes ecosystem, they got the DMT token, which we'll get into all like the different things with that. So you have that. We have SpaceApes Gen 2, SpaceApes Gen 3 coming, which I just talked about, and then the Moonpass NFT. So these are all things that it's just good artwork. It's good to show. It's very clean. Gets people excited. Shows that there's stuff coming, and so I'm a big fan of that. FAQ, none of these questions are really that important for where we're at this point. But yeah, they have the Banana Collector, the founder of the apes. They have GM, marketing manager, community lover, and at Wizard for lead developer building the ecosystem. And yeah, they don't really have Twitters, and so as you guys know, I just like roasted them for that a few minutes ago. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for their website. So let's do this giveaway. Let's do this five whitelist giveaway. So I'm gonna make a tweet right now. It's gonna just say, I think I'm just gonna say, let's see. So to do this live stream, all you have to do is like this live stream, following me on Twitter so I can DM you if you win. And go to my Twitter and comment my most recent tweet that I'm making right now. I want you to say, I'm going to make it. And I'm going to say, I'm going to make it. So my tweet is, I am going to make it. You have to comment on this tweet and say, I'm going to make it. Okay? And if you do, you might win a whitelist. If we can, I'll draw it during this live stream. If not, I'll just DM you guys after and like post the screenshots or whatever. But yeah, that's all you have to do. Just respond to that. Like this video. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, I can't DM you. So you have to be following me. So yeah, go. I'll give you guys like 30 seconds and we'll just like continue on. Oh shit. A bunch of people gonna make it? Fuck. Let's go. Manifest that shit. Austin Powers in the house. Okay, I'm gonna like a couple of these. Hell yeah. Oh, everyone's going to make it. Fuck yeah. I mean, hopefully all y'all are going to make it. Long term, y'all will all make it. You're not all going to make it today. But some of you will make it today, and it's going to be epic. Fantastic. Okay. Oh. Fire. Okay. Yeah, and there's only one entry. I'm not gonna, if you comment like a million times, it's not going to help you out. So, anyways. Let's continue on. Announcements. So this is their Discord. This is like their alpha Discord NFT. This is for all holders. I am in here, if you guys can see. Yeah, so I'm in here quite a bit, as you guys know. So for the people in the SpaceApes NFT alpha Discord, that is for, it's like an exclusivity factor that comes with the baby apes. And again, we'll get into all those details in a second, but we are fostering this community and this Discord and the whole brand as a whole with a very, very long-term mindset here. And that's something that I'm really, really excited about, because that's something I'm passionate about, and that's something they're passionate about, and it's something y'all are passionate about. And so this exclusivity factor of this Discord is going to grow as I grow. It's going to grow as the project grows. And I know a lot of people can say, well, you're just copying the CyberKongs, and yeah, a little bit of copying there for sure. But there's a little bit more of a diversification happening, and we're definitely going to talk about that. So This is their Discord. There's also like a general thing. They've got all these different things. It's not really that important. So let's skip over to the announcements. This is where I want to talk about the fact that they are so fucking like open and communicating and fun. Like the Banana Collector does an excellent job of branding himself. All the guys in the Discord do a great job branding themselves in the Discord. That's why I'm like, just make a fucking Twitter account and do the same thing there, and people will love you even more, and you'll have more exposure to more people. So anyways, yeah, I mean, they do like the AMAs, they do like a little bit of a recap. So right now, Baby Apes, there's going to be 6,000 supply Baby Apes. So not everyone will be able to get a Baby Ape, I don't think. And then these Baby Apes also yield 5 DMT per day, only if you hold the 2 Genesis Apes. That was something that I almost overlooked last night, and it is almost the most important factor. If you don't hold 2 Genesis Apes, your Baby Ape is not completely useless, but it only will give you access to the alpha channels, and it will be able to evolve. But if you want to yield extra DMT every day, you have to be holding those Genesis Apes, which, again, reinforces that Genesis collection. And I don't feel safe selling my Genesis collection. I just don't feel safe selling them because I'm just too scared the floor is going to come back down. You never know what's going to happen short term, and I'm too scared. And I like my SpaceApes, so I'm just going to hold them. I don't even want to deal with like the bullshit. If something happens and I lose my SpaceApes, I'll fucking cry. Okay. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, you get to evolve to Gen 3, which, as you guys know, is those Mecha Apes, which I did not see coming. I don't think anyone saw that shit coming. It's cool. I like the idea. It's fun. It gives a real functionality to the Baby Apes, and adds just one extra layer of gamification. And it's really important. Those extra layers mean all the difference. So Gen 3 is going to be an entirely new collection. I think the Baby Apes is going to just jump in with the Genesis collection, just how the Cyberkongs and Cyberkongs babies have just one collection. And so Gen 3 will be entirely new. It will occur when there's 1,500 to 2,000 babies minted, and the time for evolving will occur as top secret. So they are having a lot more further details later down the road, which I have no problem with. As you guys know, Bored Ape Yacht Club doesn't do these roadmap shit as much. They kind of just like to drop shit randomly and just do stuff. And if you're in the project and you love the project, you're down. If you're not, if that's not how you are, if you don't like brand and like pushing long-term growth and shit like that, then you're going to probably leave the project. So like for my NFTs in the future, there won't be like roadmaps dropped every other day. Like that's just not the way I think it should be done. And I know a lot of projects are doing that, but whatever, you know. And so as far as DMT, we got a couple more details here. DMT can be claimed on the official website after migration. DMT can be claimed at any time. It has no restrictions to the time period to claim. It can be used to purchase a Gen 1 SpaceApe. That is one major difference between the Cyberkongs and the OOGAVERSE, is that you cannot just buy a Cyber. Obviously, you're going to have a fuck ton of DMT to purchase the Genesis collection SpaceApe, but it can be done. And DMT can be used to purchase Baby Apes as well. And yeah, so that's mainly the stuff there. And then Banana Collector, just showing he's a human person with just funny, you know. And this is what you want to see from all your dev and teams. So I would love to see him do this on Twitter as well. And this is Banana Collector. This is his like big. I don't know exactly what the project means to him, like on a personal level, but I could see him when he was typing this. Like this must have been really scary for him, because SpaceApes is like the name, and to change the name of any company, one of my good friends, Mike, he has a company called Titanium Fitness, which is like basically like a Gymshark, like that kind of thing, and just like a fitness clothing company. And he had to do some rebranding, and at some point he got fined and like sued by Columbia because they're like, hey, titanium is one of our like subwords that we like have trademarked or something. So he had to change the name of his company to TitaFit. That must have sucked, right? And sometimes, if you haven't built the brand enough and gotten people so in love with them, the thing is like a name change can really fuck you up. But OOGAVERSE just killed it. What a great name, and we were already chanting Ooga, and it ended up working out fantastic. And the way he described it wasn't in a bashful, damn, I don't really want to name it OOGAVERSE. It was like, yo, we had to change our name. Look what we fucking did. And I felt that energy through the message. I'm sure you all did too, because it was received so well. And so let's talk about some of the details. The Mecha Apes. There will be 5,555 of them. I want one. I want to get one. I want one of those. All right? So that's purely subjective. And as you guys know, I'm a partner with this project. Or I'm not partner. I'm on the team with this project. And I like the art. I like all the things about it. So take my bias into consideration. But there's a lot of good things here so far. We are going to talk about the negatives at the very end. I do have reservations. But you need a little bit of DMT to evolve. You can burn the Mecha Gear NFT. So this is also really interesting because this is very much similar to the BioPills ecosystem functionality that I was talking about a few weeks ago, saying NFTs need to move in this direction or they're going to get left behind. The established projects have to move in this direction, or they're going to get left behind. New projects must move in this next direction, or they won't even be able to take off. So it's really important that do some kind of in-game, or not in-game, in-ecosystem, in their own little thing happening, and real functionality. So by burning your DMT, you can also power up your Mecha Ape and merge your economics, and then merge plus the Mecha Apes to burn DMT to get extra utility. So these are all things that are like more to be announced. For me, it's not a big deal. It's cool. I got enough information for what I want to know, and I have no problem them announcing shit as they go, or not even announcing it, just dropping it on our place. I have no problem with that. Any projects, as long as they're focusing on brand and making sure people want this Mecha Ape, people want to hold these baby apes, okay? Because if people don't, everything goes out the window. If we can't maintain the hype of being in the OOGAVERSE, none of the functionality works, right? Biopills. If no one wants the biopill or no one cares about the game, no functionality of the biopill will work. So it's really important that they continue to do this. And as long as I'm on the team, that's going to be my top priority. So, yeah. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, this is just a screenshot of like some of the information with the baby apes. We kind of went over this. I don't think there's anything really here. And yeah, like customizing the name and the bio and spending your DMT for like your baby apes and your genesis is cool. But that's only cool if you want it. So that's a very, very subjective, risky thing to do. But if you prioritize brand the way we have with the OOGAVERSE, it's really not as big of a deal as like some other random project doing it. Like a random project without a really, really deep, intense following, people aren't going to give a shit to do it, right? Okay, and before we get into the reservations, I want to pop into the comments real quick, see if there's any questions you guys had, or if I missed anything, or if I said something stupid. MekaVerse, fingers crossed for Whitelist. Yeah, well I'll draw the Whitelist thing in a sec. So, damn, bro, 30 likes for 50 people or 60 people watching? Yo, what are y'all doing? You gotta like this video. Do you want to win this whitelist? To win this whitelist, you have to like this video and respond to my comment. And make sure you're following me on Twitter. Otherwise, I can't DM you. So make sure you're doing that. Smash those likes, guys. Smash those likes. Why this is going on is for the Mecha Apes, the 5 Mecha Apes. There'll be 5 whitelists for Mecha Apes, the Gen 3 collection. It's cool. I did not know that was going to happen. I literally woke up to that message today and I was like, fire. So, okay. Let's get into some of the reservations I have. All right. Oh, Banana Collector just shouted me out on Discord. Thanks, Banana Collector. I appreciate you. I hope I didn't piss you off when I told you to do more on your Twitter. Okay, so for pros. Okay, I want to do the pros first. I know we've talked a lot about pros, but there are negatives. There are things that you need to think about that are risky, and we are going to cover those just because I'm on the team, just because I like the project, just because I think the project will do well. And it is one of my like 5 picks for projects I will be holding and buying through the bear market. There are things you have to think about that are risks. So let's talk about pros real quick. They've always put brand first. They've always done everything brand first, and that's the reason this project has done well. It is 100% the reason. It's not the utility. It's not the art. It is the brand. The time they spent fostering the community and fostering the brand and making people want to hold this space. I don't know if you guys know, but on the Twitter, if you go on like people mentioning SpaceApes, it's literally 100% people saying like, I will never sell this project. I fucking love my SpaceApes. And that's very rare. That's very rare. I only really see that in Creature, Doodles, Dogepound, and like some big projects like that. It's actually weird that the SpaceApes OOGAVERSE hasn't had more publicity from a public standpoint. I'm waiting for someone bigger to find out about it, and I'm pretty sure it's going to happen soon because my content's growing, and as I grow, the SpaceApes or the OOGAVERSE will kind of hand in hand help each other out. And I think some big people have messaged me recently, which is crazy to me, but some really, really big people have reached out to me and just basically said, like, keep going and, like, you're doing great and stuff. So I think this project will start to catch on. And, you know, when that FOMO wave hits, that's when something like a 25 ETH floor for Genesis Apes could happen. I don't really care about that. I don't know what I would do if a SpaceApe got to 25 ETH floor because that's just so much money. But that would be insane to watch if someone bought one for 25 ETH. But anyways, yeah, that's the reason the floor stays so consistent. OOGAVERSE is 100% better from a branding standpoint for being able to just do stuff, okay? If you're SpaceApes, we have a very, very small amount of, like, the SpaceApes has just very, like, you can't do much with that. The SpaceApes is very limited, and so I'm a really, really big fan of that. And I don't know if that was truly forced, or if the Banana Collector was like, yo, fuck this name, let's change to OOGAVERSE. Like, I have no idea. Like, obviously, none of us know, but that's kind of funny to think about. But anyways, putting actual effort, as I mentioned, they hired out a voice person to do that video. They spent some time and effort in that video. It reminded me of the Doge Pound. I don't know if you guys know, we just played a Doge Pound video in the last review or 2 review videos ago, and I was impressed by their video. That was something I talked about a lot. Projects need to focus on video. It's my pinned tweet. You need to focus on articulating your message and having video. Whether that's videos like we just saw, or if it's videos like this, or if it's live streams, or AMAs. And you don't have to show your face. You can cover your face, you can blur your face, you can put your SpaceApe over your face. It doesn't matter. But video is what will push your brand over the edge, because people are starting to hear me when I say brand first. A lot of projects are starting to pick up that and start to focus on brand, which is fantastic. But the people that can stay ahead of the herd and be like, okay, we're all doing it now. How do we differentiate ourselves? And that is where video comes in. I'm video production. I understand that shit. So I'm sure I'll probably be working with them a little bit later down the line, just making sure everything looks good. Or at least, you know, if it looks stupid, I'm going to let them know. Okay. DMT has potential. You're able to purchase Gen 1 and Gen 2. You can burn for upgrades, and you can also burn your Mecha Gear NFT. This is good. I like the direction they're taking this. It's not really fake utility. It works as long as the brand works. Gen 2, short term. I think I covered all this. Yeah. Yeah, and Gen 1, 2, and 3, as long as the brand is focused, I keep saying this shit. I feel like I'm just kicking a dead horse, but it's really, really important you know this. The 2 sets that I see after the Genesis Collection, I could see doing very well, just like Doge Pound and Doge Puppies have done well, and then some projects haven't, like Space Punks, Space Dinos have sucked. But Doge Pound and Doge Puppies have done well because they've found ways while they're doing their other shit to be like, hey, if you hold both this and this, you get like a Diamond Paw, or like all these other things, or like, hey, by the way, we have this thing that's limited only for like a week, and you can only use this thing or whatever if you have this. If you have, like, for us, it would be like the 2 Genesis apes and a baby ape. It would be something like that. And I see the Banana Collector and the OOGAVERSE doing things like that because it just makes sense. And yeah, I just pretty much said, yeah, brand matters everywhere. Cons. These are the negatives. These are also very important. Now, please don't roast me because I'm trying to stay as unbiased as possible. I feel like I've done a great job highlighting the great things about the SpaceApes. Now let's talk about things that are potentially negatives. So, the DMT is only, I've said this many times, but it only works as long as people want it to work. If there's no demand and the brand starts to wane a little bit, utility literally falls out the window. It doesn't even matter at that point, right? So if Bored Apes tomorrow, if people like decide, you know what, fuck the Bored Apes, it's over, guys. Like, you don't realize it's over. If people just decide one day it's over, it's over. So you need to understand that that functionality only works as long as the brand is working. As I mentioned earlier, nobody's active on social media. That needs to be fixed. It has to be fixed. That's not even something I can wiggle on. GM, Wizard, Banana Collector, you must open a Twitter account and do more on that. Sounds like they want to create their own brand. But yeah, as I said earlier, I don't think that trying to make a game, make a video game, I mean, unless you want to do like an indie level just for our community. But if you're trying to focus on making a video game, I think that's dumb. I think we should be focusing on the brand. And if we're going to make a video game, it must be to show other companies like PlayStation, Xbox, you know, whoever, like fucking Fortnite, you know. I want them to see our gameplay and be like, yo, that character looks cool. We should have that in our game. That's where money happens. That's where legit functionality of NFTs breaks into the mainstream. That's where I see us doing very well, and I think we can make it happen. Upgrading Gen 3 will only work if there's a real reason to use your DMT. Yeah, as I've said, the brand is the only thing that matters. That's like the main thing, guys, is that, like, it really only works with the brand. So as long as they keep doing this shit, as I said with Doge Pound, if they just keep doing this shit, there's no reason they shouldn't just be here forever. Like, they're doing a fantastic job, and the only thing I say is that all the functionality goes out the window if the brand takes a hit. So I think we can what's it called? Not leverage. I can't remember what the word is when you basically like buy a stock because you're worried that the crypto might go down and it kind of like evens itself out. It's kind of like that. So if our brand takes a hit, if something bad happens, if a news article comes out or something stupid happens, we need to have something to fall back on. And I cannot be the only person with social media to be like, oh, this guy's a real person. Like, we need the Banana Collector and Wizard and GM to have social medias, to have another voice when the SpaceApes or OOGAVERSE is tainted, if it happens. It's really important. Okay, I'm going to pick the winners of this Twitter thing. I appreciate everyone being in here. If you guys don't mind, smash those likes buttons, guys. Smash those likes buttons. Just make it happen. Man. NFT Mogu, bro. You've commented like 25 times. I just need you to post one time. It's totally fine. Okay. Let's see what I got. All right, all right, all right. So the way I'm going to do this is, cool. The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to do a random number generator. I'm going to do like 1 to, damn, how many we got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 40, 60. Okay, I'm going to make it basically 1 out of 70. I'm going to roll it a few times. We're going to do it 5 times. Actually, no, that's stupid. I'm just going to go random. I'm going random. Okay, this is how I'm doing it. If you guys can see, here's all the things. I'm just going to scroll and I'm going to stop whoever I get it. I don't know how else to do this. I'm going to have to get better at this. I don't know how this works. So we're going to start at the top. We're going to do like a slow roll to get some of the people in the beginning. We're going to do a long roll to get people at the end. And then the rest are going to be like in the middle. So that's how we're going to do this. You ready? All right, I'm going to close my eyes. Compacto Chico, I'm going to make it. Compacto Chico, I'm going to retweet you. If I retweet your like, or if I retweet your comment, then you won, and I'm going to DM you, okay? So I'm going to retweet Compact Chico. Now we're going to scroll all the way to the bottom-ish, and I'm going to pick someone. You ready? Pop, PPP, with the frog emoji thing. You have also been a winner. We have 3 more, okay? So now we're at the bottom area, so I'm going to start back up here. All right, you ready? Debauchery. I'm going to make it the doodles. Okay, now we're going back up. The Chappelle. All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Fuck, I'm so stupid. I can't see. 3. Shit. Did I do 3 or 4? 1. Okay, so Compact Chico has made it so far. The Chappelle has made it. That's 2. PPP has made it. That's 3. Debauchery 4. Okay, we have 1 more person. You ready? Crypto QC, I'm going to make it. I've retweeted 5 people. If you got a retweet, I will be messaging you in a minute. You have become a whitelist holder of the MekaVerse, or not the MekaVerse, sorry, the Mecha Apes. Congratulations to guys who won. I appreciate all of you being in here. I will message you on Twitter and we will get that sorted out. You guys have just won a whitelist. That is epic. Congratulations. Everyone, thank you so much for being in here. I want to answer one more question. Case fingers biased. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna have to figure out. I don't know how to do that right. There's got to be an easier way where it's like legit, and I'm stupid, so like I'll figure it out another day. So we have 5 winners. If there's any last comments, questions, is there anything you guys have about the SpaceApes? Just forget about the Twitter thing. I don't want to hear everyone complaining about that. Just if there's any questions about SpaceApes, OOGAVERSE, just let me know right now. I'm going to stay on for like 30 more seconds and answer any questions. Did I miss anything? Is there anything I covered more biased that you thought maybe I could have been more like whatever about? Is there anything here, guys? Or is it good? We good? When do I get my MekaVerse? Your MekaVerse? The Mecha Ape? I'm not sure. We'll have to figure that out later. But you got whitelist. So whoever got it just now will be on the whitelist. And I'm sure there will be other opportunities in the future, guys. When worthy, get roll. Let's see. Any questions? Peter rigged it. I appreciate all you guys leaving comments in here, guys. I appreciate all of you. Okay, well, I think, I don't think there's any questions. The community level of Mecha Apes and SpaceApes is not much. How do you think of that? I mean, it's just the beginning. They just announced this the other day. So I'm hoping they spend more time talking about that because, yeah, I don't have enough information on there either. I would love to have more information, but I don't need information right now. I'm okay with sitting. And as long as they're working on it behind the scenes, like for example, in the AMA, if you ask Banana Collector that, he might not be able to tell you the answer. But if he tells you, hey, we've actually already considered that, we are thinking about it, for me, that's enough of an answer because I don't need to know all the details and tell him how to run his thing, or you should do this, you should do that. As long as they're thinking about it, they've done very well so far. So any opportunities, I'm sure there'll be other whitelist opportunities, guys. I'm sure there will be. Yep. Cool. All right, guys, I appreciate everyone being here. What do you think about mutant cats in the long term? I have no idea. I haven't updated with them since that last video, so I'll have to check back in on them. But guys, I appreciate everyone being in here. This is a long live stream, but yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until next time, continue on your Joyage, continue to learn, and be grateful you're alive watching this stream. And I'll see you guys probably either tonight or tomorrow. Bye.